greet this day with a love in my heart. Welcome to Indian Stock Mind Dynamics. Today the tip of the day I would like to give you is self-efficacy. Before that, 21st January 1952, our first Prime Minister Jawaharlal Nehru wins the general election. At the same time, 1972, three states, northeastern part of the states, Manipur, Meghalaya and Tripura, they become a state today. Today they are celebrating, and they are known for a beautiful landscape and flora and fauna. If you have a time, you can visit that. And 2008, this 21st January happened to be Black Day for stock exchange. Okay, and 2017, Trump has completed the first day of his presidency. Okay, now coming to the self-efficacy. What is this? According to Professor Albert Bandura, he is a father of self-efficacy theory. He says that any person, any individual who's got an innate ability to face any situation and solve the problem according to his desires. And moreover, we come across so much of problems in our life. It's not at all a problem. If you take it as a problem, it's a problem. But he says, let's consider those problems as a challenge. So first of all, this efficacy require and has got 7 parameters. The 7 parameters are behavior, communication, desire, happiness, time, value, and work. So I have designed these factors as B, C, D, H, T, V, W. Okay, you know how to remember this. B for breakfast, you are having a breakfast. C is a communication, that is coffee, you are having a coffee. D, H, I put it as a Deccan Herald, you are reading a Deccan Herald, the newspaper. TV, the TV is on and you are ready for work. I repeat, you are having breakfast with coffee, reading a Deccan Herald, watching a TV, and you are ready for work. Just remember this. The first letter, breakfast, B, it's a behavior. This is what I am going to discuss today. What is behavior? It is a reflection of your thought. Whatever innate thought we come across, because thought depends on the mood, and our reflection of thought is our behavior. Children, particularly when they get up from the bed, they cry. You know why? They were in the comfort zone. As soon as they come out of the comfort zone, they start to cry. So that is a behavior pattern for the child. What about adults like you and me? We also change our moods according to the thought process going inside. So behavior is a reflection of a thought. It brings create a congenial atmosphere or even uncongenial atmosphere. So recently one of my students who is studying 8th standard his brother is addicted to mobile phone. One day her mother pulled out the mobile phone in the early morning when he was sitting and doing something in that, playing a game, I could say. That fellow went to the kitchen, took the pan and hit the mother. Mother came and cried. But she said, I'm not bothered, and it has not hurt me, sir. Physically hurt, but that didn't made me feel bad. But I am totally shocked about my son's behavior, who is studying 11th standard. So I called that boy and counseled him, and I found that he is addicted. That means his behavior pattern is such, he's become addicted to that mobile phone games. So once he told me and he explained, I remembered this story. A beggar is fishing in the river. As he was fishing in the river, he saw one blanket was floating. Kambal, you know, it is floating on the river. As soon as he saw the blanket, he's a beggar, so winter is going to come. So he thought he can take it and make use of that. So he swim across the river and catch that blanket. Only then he realized it is not a blanket, it is a bear. So people from outside shouting the man to escape from the bear, come out, leave, chodo, chodo, they are saying. But he says, I left it, that Kambal is not leaving me. That means the bear is holding. The same thing happened to the children. When they become obsessive, compulsive disorder to the anything, what he calls psychologically, they are not able to come out of that. This boy is a very good boy, but somehow he has become obsessive, compulsive playing that video game. And what happened? He wanted to leave it, but that thing is not leaving him. So please understand, your behavior is one of the most primary thing in life that tells you who you are. So you take the responsibility of your behavior. Okay, this is the message I want to give you. Last but not the least, as I told you, behavior can register or get into, it's a passport to get into the goods book of the people. So be careful in behavior and get good into the good books of the people and win the situation. Thank you and see you later. May you all be blessed.